Hello everybody and welcome to Spotlight on Powerful Paragraphs. I am one of your international academic advisors. My name is Njide Ezechi, and today I am going to be shining a spotlight on powerful paragraphs. Now, just incidentally, this week I've spoken to, I think, one or two students who have had difficulty trying to combine their ideas and their narrative with information that they've found from literature, and they've really kind of struggled with that. And so I'm going to just jump right in and say the way to use your literature in your writing as well as your own ideas is through the creation of powerful paragraphs. Now, to illustrate this, I'm going to use what we call the Peel paragraph structure. That is P-E-E-L. I'm going to illustrate what each letter stands for, and I'm going to use an example. So for the purpose of this, I have created a fictitious assignment. It doesn't relate to any course of study, so none of you are ever going to get anything like this. However, it is a topic that as international students, you'll have some experience of. So here it is. The topic, the assignment question that I've created for this exercise is this: critically analyze the factors affecting international students studying in the UK. So when you get started, you're looking at this. It's a critical analysis and it's regarding the factors affecting international students studying in the UK. So automatically you start writing your draft and you'll start looking at some of the different aspects that you might discuss. And these could include things like getting to grips with the education system in the UK, financially managing in the UK, food, the weather, English language competence, social interactions, culture shock. There could be many. For the purpose of this exercise, we are going to illustrate how to write a paragraph on the English language aspect of this essay. So this paragraph is going to look at English language as one of the factors that affect international students. So first of all, we're going to start with a point. What is the main point of this paragraph? Because remember back to your English language study, a paragraph is a body of sentences that discuss one main idea. So the main idea for this paragraph is just English language. We're not going to chuck everything in that paragraph and let your lecturer work their way through it. It's just going to be about English language for this paragraph. So I need to make a main point. What point am I making about English language? Well, my main point is this: English language ability has a significant impact on students' success on their studies. That's my main point. Now, it's a valid point, but it only becomes really valid to your tutor if I can back it up with evidence. Otherwise, it's just an idea. It's not academic. It's just my point of view. I need to support it. So we come to the next letter in the Peel structure, which is E for evidence. And I have found some evidence to support my main point. Once again, for the purpose of this illustration, it's all made up. So my evidence is this: according to XYZ, lecturers, and I'm using my quotation marks because it's a quotation, lecturers and international students at some UK universities believe that poor English language competency restricts students' interaction in classrooms. So this is really just evidence backing up my main point. Now, the problem that students have is oftentimes they come to this point and they think, yeah, that's it. I've done a main point. I've given evidence, job done. And they leave it hanging. Now, you cannot afford for your lecturer to read that and shrug their shoulder and say, yeah, but so what? Now you need to include the next E in the Peel paragraph structure, and you have to evaluate your evidence. And by evaluate, I mean you have to tell the lecturer what significance this evidence has for your paragraph. You're not repeating the paragraph in your own words. You're not translating it. You're not explaining it. You are giving us reasons why this particular point of evidence is of value to this paragraph and to your essay. Okay, so remember that the evidence was saying that lecturers and international students believe that there is a problem with students interacting due to English language competency. So now you're evaluating it. Now, for the purpose of this essay, you might think, right, yeah, it is based on this evidence. It's clear that, you know, the onus, the responsibility for students' English language lies with the lecturers and with the university. So your next piece, your evaluation might say, if UK universities continue to recruit students from overseas, they must put measures in place that support students more with English language. Okay, so that's an evaluation of the evidence that you've provided. The evaluation supports your point. Now, you might, on the other hand, based on this evidence, you might think, well, actually, no, I think, and for the purpose of this essay, I'm actually going to state that it's the student's responsibility. So your evaluation of this same evidence could be very different. It could be something such as, if students really want to study at UK universities, they have to do their best to improve their competency before they arrive in the UK. So this is how you are evaluating that evidence. You are putting the responsibility for the English language purely in the hands of the students. This is up to you. There is no right or wrong here, but you have to evaluate it so the tutor sees, well, where are you going? Where do you stand? What do you interpret? How do you evaluate this evidence? What do you interpret it to mean? How is it significant for your essay and your point of view? So if you think about it in these terms, the evaluation part of the paragraph is really strong. This is where your strength lies, because this is how you are interpreting the evidence. So that is the second E of the Peel structure. The final part of the Peel structure is L, and this is a link. So once again, when you get to this section of the paragraph, this gives you now have an opportunity, although it's not compulsory for every single paragraph, it's good practice. So you have an opportunity to either now link this paragraph you're writing to the essay title overall, or you can link it to a paragraph coming next. And so what I've done is I've said for the end of this paragraph, language is just one of the issues facing international students. There are several more important factors to consider, and that will lead nicely onto the next paragraph. So there we have it, writing powerful paragraphs using the Peel paragraph structure. If you have any questions about how to do this, why not book an appointment with us next week? Bring along or show us a paragraph or two that you've written, and we can give you some feedback on how powerful your paragraph is and give you tips on how to improve. If you want help with any other academic skill, once again, we are available. Louisa and myself, your international academic advisors, are available to support you. Book an appointment with us on MetHub. We have appointments now released and available for next week. Until we see you and start working with you again next week, I wish you all a safe and happy weekend.